Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dr. Speak Now. I'm David, here with Anna, and this is day 14, the end of week 2.
Hello, everyone. 2 whole weeks of consistent practice. That's a real achievement. Look how far you've come.
And today, we tackle a very practical topic, reporting a problem at home. The light stops working. The water won't run. Something breaks. What do you say to your building manager or landlord? Today, we learn.
By the end of today, you'll be able to describe the problem clearly, ask for a repair, and arrange a time for the fix. Powerful, everyday English.
Have you ever ignored a small home problem because you didn't know how to explain it? Sound familiar? Not anymore. Let's finish week 2 strong. Why does this matter? Because your home is where you rest, cook, sleep. If something breaks, life gets harder every day until it's fixed.
And here's the consequence of staying silent. A small problem becomes a big one. A dripping tap becomes a flood. A broken light becomes a dark room for a week.
But when you can call your building manager or landlord in English, you take control. You explain, you ask, you get the fix. Real independence in your daily life.
Small phrases, big peace of mind at home.
Common mistakes.
Mistake number 1, saying it's broken for everything. It's not wrong, but for lights, machines, and water, the natural phrase is, it's not working. Learn both. It's broken for physical damage. It's not working for function.
Mistake number 2, being too vague. There's a problem is too general. Say what the problem is. The light in the kitchen is not working. Specific is better.
Mistake number 3, forgetting to ask when. Always ask, when can you come? Otherwise, you might wait days without knowing.
Mistake number 4, not describing the location clearly. The water is broken, but where? The water in the bathroom is not working. Add the room.
Mistake number 5, forgetting to be polite. Even when you're frustrated, please and thank you go a long way. Kind speakers get faster help.
All easy to fix. Step by step.
Step number 1, the opening. Hello, I have a problem in my apartment. Or, hello, I need to report a problem.
Step number 2, describe what and where. The light in the kitchen is not working. The water in the bathroom is not running. The heater in the living room is broken.
Step number 3, how long it's been. It stopped working yesterday, or it's been like this since Monday.
Step number 4, the ask. Can you fix it, please? Or could someone come and look at it?
Step number 5, the timing. When can you come? Or how soon can it be fixed? Very important.
Step number 6, confirm the appointment. Okay, Wednesday morning, I'll be home.
Step number 7, the warm ending. Thank you so much for your help. Warmth makes everything smoother.
In action. Anna, you're the building manager.
Hello, how can I help?
Hi, I have a problem in my apartment. The light in the kitchen is not working. It stopped yesterday. Can you fix it, please?
Of course. I can come tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Is that okay?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Clear, calm, useful, beautiful.
Mini recap. Opening. What and where. How long. The ask. The timing. Confirm. Warm thank you. Home practice.
Exercise number 1, 3 problem descriptions. Say these out loud 3 times each. The light is not working. The water is not running. The heater is broken.
Exercise number 2. Location practice. Add rooms. The light in the kitchen. The water in the bathroom. The heater in the living room. Location makes the problem clear.
Exercise number 3, the timing questions. When can you come? How soon can it be fixed? Say them 5 times each.
Exercise number 4. The full mini call. Play both roles. Full report and repair conversation.
Exercise number 5, silent mental map. Look around your home. In English, name any small problem you'd need to report. Silent practice, powerful results.
Small daily prep, big daily calm.
The feelings.
Challenge number 1. I don't know all the home vocabulary. You don't need to. Simple is powerful. The thing in the kitchen is not working. You can point, describe with basic words, or send a photo.
Challenge number 2. I feel like I'm bothering people. You're not. It's the manager's job to help. That's what they're there for. Speaking up isn't rude. It's responsible.
Challenge number 3. I get emotional when things break. Understandable, but calm voices get calm answers. Take a deep breath before calling. You'll get better help.
Don't give up. This skill protects your home and your peace.
Useful words. Repair, to fix something that's broken. Landlord, the person who owns the apartment you rent. Manager, the person who takes care of the building. Leak, when water comes out where it shouldn't. Try one today.
3 questions.
Question 1. For a light or a machine, what natural phrase means it doesn't work? Question 2. What important question asks about the timing of the repair? Question 3. Why should we add the location, the kitchen, the bathroom, to our description? Wonderful.
Recap. Opening. What and where. How long. The ask. The timing. Confirm. Warm thanks.
And that's week 2 complete. You can now talk to neighbors, use the post office, get a haircut, join a gym, visit the pharmacy, call about deliveries, and report repairs. You handle daily life in English.
You're not just learning phrases anymore. You're solving real problems. That's the real definition of speaking a language.
Our question for you. Comment below. What's something that broke in your home recently? How did you fix it?
And please, like, share, and subscribe to Dr. Speak Now.
2 weeks done. Give yourself a hug.
Keep practicing, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next episode. This is Dr. Speak Now.